The sun is shining and we are back on a bike tour. Yeah. Shoo-ba-doo-ba-ba. That's me. Hi. Well, where the hell are we? We are in Münsterland in Germany. We will start in Münster city and then ride a section of the famous 100 Castles route. It's the perfect cycling region for a Brompton because it's completely flat. And we'll be visiting some of the most famous castles on the route before looping back into Münster. And this is our setup. As usual, I'll be on Lady B, and the cargo bike on the other side is carrying our toddler. So Münster city itself is quite pretty. Yeah, it's pretty. With lots of traditional German restaurants to fill you up before we set off. As I said before, we are just following the beautiful bike path out of Münster city along Lake Asse. Now, I don't know about you, but I personally like to cycle, or rather chase runners, you know? Gives them a little bit of motivation. We're not leaving Münster just yet. We're actually going to make our first pit stop. Welcome to Mühlenhof, a reconstructed open-air village featuring a traditional windmill and original farmhouses, some of which are over 400 years old. The thing is, you don't feel like you're walking around a museum. You feel like you've been transported back in time. Farm animals waddle around freely, nature is just left to grow wild, and you're free to roam around wherever you like. Whoops. Speaking of exploring, let's have a look at what our little toddler has found. Of course, the most dangerous place in the whole village, the blacksmith. Fire! Your man there, the resident blacksmith, was forging a traditional Japanese gardening tool known as hari-hari.
Danke. Wow. Do you want to touch it?
Of course she does. Anyway, we could wander around this village forever, but alas, we have a bike tour to get on with. Pretty much as soon as you leave Münster city, you'll be greeted by these beautiful pastoral horses. Yeah, you'll be greeted by horses, lots of them. Oh, and there'll be plenty of little farms where you can stop in and have your Frühstück. And as we cycle to our first castle, you're probably wondering which route I took. Well, I've linked it below, but there are loads of beautiful bike paths in this region, so feel free to pick your own. Well, here we are, our first castle on the tour, Burg Hülshoff. It kind of looks more like a church than a castle, if I'm being honest. Anyway, it's over 450 years old and it's the birthplace of one of Germany's most important poets, Annette von Hülshoff. Her most famous work is a dark novella about guilt, violence and murder. And she also wrote poems about nature. How could you not? It's absolutely lovely here. We also had the cafe entirely to ourselves and our very own private butler. How 18th century of us! Time to veer off the beaten path and take a little detour through this beautiful forest. The whole area here feels like something straight out of Hansel and Gretel, like a grim fairy tale, just without the witches and the trauma and all that kind of stuff. It's lunchtime, and we always bring our trangia with us. It has your chopping board, kettle, pot, and even the pan doubles over as a plate. The perfect lightweight and compact cooking setup. All you need is your little alcohol stove and off you go. Let's get back on the road and head toward our next castle, Haus Havixbeck. Wow! It actually looks like a real castle, although technically it's a manor house. Don't ask me. What? It's closed to visitors?
My lord, please, we've come a long way and seek no trouble. We are but humble travellers.
Sadly, no peasants allowed, I'm afraid. The whole area here is a cycling paradise, especially for the over 60s, which also just happens to be my biggest YouTube audience. Hi there! I mean, who doesn't love a knee-friendly bike tour through fields of yellow? You know, even she's starting to act like an 80-year-old preacher. On this bike tour, there is literally something to see every few minutes. And who doesn't love a good pit stop? Like Longinsturm, an observational tower with a beer garden and a playground. Two of our favourite things in one place. Sadly, Longinsturm doesn't actually serve Guinness, but cheers anyway! Well, what do we have here? Stallion parade. Looks naughty. 15, virgin and slut. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. What's this? Pear and elderberry jam for €5. How quaint. So this neighbourhood is kind of refined and filthy. Love it. At first I thought, why the hell do they have steps leading down? Like, you can't swim in that shallow water. Turns out it's a knipe stream. You're supposed to walk barefoot through it. Ouch! And we have arrived in Nutun, a traditional, charming, small, cute little village. And you know what? We're wrecked, so we're gonna call it a night.
Oh no. What's Mommy doing?
Welcome to our next castle, Haus Schönebeck. It was built in 1520 and sadly, once again, it's privately owned. But we can still have a snoop from the outside. What the hell is that door doing there? I suppose that's why they don't have any visitors. I like this castle. Nice, small, easy to heat. Let's follow the small little river Stever toward Senden. The perfect little spot for a rest. Okay, scratch that. We're actually going to make a small detour to this magical little place that a local told us about. Venner Moor, a raised bog formed over thousands of years where you can walk, or in our case, cycle, over a wooden boardwalk through the moor. Our next stop is Schloss Senden, originally built in the 1400s. Apparently this castle has been through a lot, much like this old couple who are contemplating their inevitable death. Oh, come on, it's a joke. Okay. Is this two castles for the price of one? What were they thinking? Let's go in and have a better look. Actually, the closer you get, it definitely has a charm to it. Honestly, it kind of looks different from every angle. It's a lovable little Frankenstein.
The windows. Pickledy. Somebody need to pick the windows.
And it's open to the public, so feel free to stretch your legs like this little one and enjoy a well-deserved drink. And we found another Hofladen. Those are those little farm shops on the side of the road. Definitely pop in, get something fresh to eat, and say hi to all the cute little animals.
Hello.
Ooh, I feel that we're approaching Burg Vischering, one of the most famous castles on the 100 Castles route. It has a proper drawbridge, and oh wow. Well, they certainly know how to make an entrance. Vischering was built over 750 years ago, and it was actually built because the Bishop of Münster had a feud with the Ludinghausen family. We're going to be visiting their castle next. I kind of wish all territorial battles were fought like this, like whoever builds the best castle wins. And I think we can all agree the Bishop of Münster did a bloody good job. And then literally 500 metres down the road, you'll find his rival's castle, Ludinghausen. Definitely a little bit less impressive, but there's a food market on today.
Let's see what they have to eat.
Pasta.
You want pasta?
Time.
Or you want pizza?
Pasta?
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 Pasta? Okay.
Pizza it is. Well, German pizza, as in Flammkuchen. Unfortunately, I can't say much about the castle, but the market was great. Lots of yummy produce, so we ended up filling our bags for later. Our daughter even ordered some local schnapps and then hid her bunny in someone else's bike's books before making a break for it again. Holidays with toddlers. So much fun. And as we cycle up this fancy tree-lined avenue, I have a feeling we're approaching Schloss Nordkirchen, our 5th, 6th, 7th castle. I've lost count at this point. Ooh, how grand! I'd call this more of a palace than a castle. Now, before we take a proper look, it's time for a picnic. I love that she never forgets to feed Lady B.
Yep.
They're besties now.
Yep.
Unlike most Baroque palaces with strict rules, you can actually explore this castle by bike. Anyway, Schloss Nordkirchen was actually built in the 1700s by, you guessed it, another bishop. No wonder they call it the Versailles of Westphalia. Would you look at those manicured hedges, the lavishness of it all. It makes you think about all of the wild parties and the romances that went on here. All the princes and duchesses, the lords and ladies, all the frolicking and opulence, all the stolen glances and jewels at dawn. Okay, I'll stop. What a beautiful dog. What a not so beautiful dog. And as we leave the palace behind us, I decided to take an unofficial bike path, and it got smaller and smaller and smaller.
What? Oh my God.
Yeah, sometimes it's best to take the official bike path and not to listen to me, to be fair, because I don't really know what I'm doing. Can't help but cycle around with a big smile on your face. Even Lady Brompton was having a laugh. And as we cycle up the long, beautiful avenue up to Schloss Westerwinkel, oh, blessed be the fruit. Oh, I can really imagine myself rolling in on a horse-drawn carriage and being quite taken by the sight of it. Privately owned again. Well, here it is from above. A Baroque moated castle built in the 1600s. Oh god, the gate just opened. Quick, let's sneak inside before we get caught. Anyway, as I was saying, it's been owned by the noble family, the Count Mervelds, for centuries. They still live there today. Get out of the way, trees! Okay, we are officially trespassing now. They're going to release the hounds soon. But let's just have a quick look at their bloody castle, okay? Oh, I love those distinctive onion-shaped roofs. Oh, shoot, someone's coming. Let's get out of here. Whew. That was close.
Hi.
Well, what do you know? Another Hofladen, unmanned again. Here you can milk a wooden cow, or attempt to milk one.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bunny.
And indulge in ice cream made fresh from cow's milk.
Awesome.
And as we cycle through Ascheberg, we notice a little tower, Burgturm Davensberg. This tower has a dark history. It was used during the witch trials of the 16th and 17th centuries. Inside you'll find a torture chamber, and underneath those wooden floorboards lies a cold cellar used for imprisonment and interrogation. You can still see a face-shaped ventilation hole from the outside. Horrific.
Another Jesus. Oh Lord Jesus, save us and bless us from the Lord God God.
Yeah, I definitely would have been tried as a witch back in the day. What a gorgeous entrance to our last castle. Well, manor house. Haus Borg. This place is never open, but today is our lucky day. Whoops! Let's just pretend that you didn't see that. Anyway, as I was saying, this place is not normally open to the public. So today, all of the nosy neighbours were out in full glory. Snooping around, taking photographs, having a little gossip in the corner. Meanwhile, our toddler was flicking her snot into the fountain. She couldn't care less about the place. In fact, she even picked a fight with a bush.
No. Oh dear.
As we headed back to Münster, we had one mission, to find milk for our toddler. But it's Sunday and everything is closed. Hello, my good old friend Hofladen. You won't believe what's inside. An actual fresh milk vending machine. What? Of course, we were so excited to get the milk that neither of us read the sign that it would be dispensing 1 litre of milk.
Keep going, drink it.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know what we were thinking. Obviously, we weren't even thinking.
It's just milk. That's fine.
Yes, sweetie, it's fine. And that's us back on our way to Berlin. No, don't press the red button! No!